You, yes you, watching this video. All this footage was done live on Twitch, so come hang out sometime. And if you want to know whenever I upload, ring that notification bell, subscribe, like the video, you know that jazz. Enjoy this highlight. Chapter 10, Justice Tempered by Mercy.
Yo, Sachan. How's Namba?
He ran off to go see his brother. It's really cute how he wants to check on him.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for the guy.
Same with me. I didn't think he'd make it, to tell you the truth. It's nice to hear some good news for once.
For sure.
Yeah. Even if it means Namba will probably be saying goodbye soon.
Makes sense. He only came here to look for his bro.
Yeah.
Not like he's got much reason to hang with us anymore.
Yeah.
That is very
I
true.
realize that.
In the meantime, we need to get this guy talking.
Tell us what you know, bitch.
Let's get started then.
Ungag him. Don't you dare shout. Try anything funny, you'll catch hell. Try to run, you get hit. Don't answer
Yes,
a
sir.
question, you get hit. That's how it has to be. Now, how did you fall in with the Omi Alliance? I notice when you tell them to jump, they ask how high. Why is that?
Better answer up, bitch.
Hey, remember the rules for not answering a question?
Let's not resort to beating him just yet.
Huh? But if we go easy on him, he's just gonna...
As we speak, the Omi Alliance may well be looking for you. But it's gonna take them some time. How competent are they? Will they get here before we finish peeling off your fingernails?
Ask him what he thinks about forcing us to burn down our own home. Huh. Personally, I won't be stopping at just the fingernails.
You get it? We're serious. Now tell us how you're connected to the Omi Alliance.
Yeah, talk.
Why are you the one holding their leash?
I'm not the one holding the leash.
I didn't really think you were. Who is then?
You're too much of a bitch to hold the leash.
Ryo Alki.
Yes. You all know him?
Who doesn't know the governor? The real question is, what's his real name?
Yeah. Real name's Masato.
We've done our homework.
What?
Drop it on him.
Arakawa.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that name?
A long time ago, I knew him as the young master. He knew me as Ichi, back when the Arakawa family was still in the Tojo clan.
Yeah.
So, Ryo Alki really is Masato Arakawa, huh?
This is it. This is where we find out if it's official.
I met him almost 20 years ago, when we were studying abroad in America. He was majoring in political economics, and sharp as a tack.
Was he going by Ryo Alki when you met?
Yes. I didn't learn his other name until later.
Was he in a wheelchair?
No, but I heard he used to be, which actually I don't understand. Was he, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then he must have gotten treatment in the US. You can get anything there if you have enough money, even unapproved medical procedures.
So he had money?
He certainly lived a lavish lifestyle. I could tell he was wealthy right away. Figured it couldn't hurt to get to know the guy better.
Kiss ass.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I mean, sure, I knew he was rich, but I didn't know he was that rich. And it was shocking to learn about all his connections to the criminal underworld. I was just amazed at all the opportunities he'd grown up with. And yet...
What?
He wasn't satisfied with any of it. Not even a little bit. He
Hmm.
wanted something completely different.
What was that?
Front-facing power.
Front-facing power?
That was his term for it. He used to say not everyone can be controlled by Yakuza threats or bribes. People like that can only be controlled with front-facing power. Power you could see. Basically, popularity.
Yeah.
Popularity?
What, you think that's something only a teenager would want?
Well, sure.
Then you don't understand democracy. Under that system, it's the only path
That's
to
the
power.
problem with it.
As long as you're well liked by the majority, you can get away with anything.
I hate politics.
It's not about who's best for the job, about who's the most popular. It's a popularity contest.
He said without the front-facing part, his power wasn't complete. So he decided,
To become governor of Tokyo.
yes. He said the governor had the most front-facing power of anyone in the country.
Does he? Isn't the prime minister above him?
The prime minister is just a figurehead, chosen internally by the Citizens' Liberal Party.
Sounds like the
So
president.
you only become prime minister by having a few friends on the inside. But to be governor of Tokyo...
That's how our
that
presidential
takes
system works.
popularity. 10 million people have to like you. Every vote you get represents a tiny bit of the power you have.
But what about the power of money? The prime minister controls the national budget.
But Tokyo's budget alone is 14 trillion yen. That's more than some countries. So the governor has both an incredible amount of money and the support of the public. Who can compete with that?
Yeah, he's on top. No one can attack. No one can go against him.
He wanted that governor's seat long before I met him. But I was happy to become a partner in his grand plan. Step 1 was founding Bleach Japan.
You think you're his partner, huh? You sure you're not his servant? Take it from me. The young master can really crack a whip.
I can ask about Bleach Japan first, then just take it slow and direct. To interrogate him. Do I get to make choices here as I interrogate him?
Form Bleach Japan, or was it yours?
It was his.
It was
And
his
getting rid of all
idea.
the gray zones was him too?
Yes. Although when he first explained it, I thought it was pretty naive.
But you went with it anyway. Why?
Because I knew he could use the Arakawa family to recruit lots of people fast. It was an advantage no other political figure had. I knew that then, and I was right. Pretty soon, he was delivering results. For me, following him was a win-win situation.
The young master knows exactly how to use puppets like you. Guys who get all weak in the knees just for some cash and power.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Can't expect me not to make fun of a suck-up like you. So what happened next?
Early on, people thought of Bleach Japan as a small advocacy group of nice young idealists. Our only goals were to eradicate corruption and make society fair and equal. We marched around the city shouting those demands over and over.
Really? Sounds like a waste of time and money.
I thought so too
Yeah.
at first. But Aoki knew exactly what he was doing. He had his ear to the ground. He knew what society wanted.
What do you mean?
Eliminating corruption, creating a fair society, words like that have a lot of appeal. People thought it was naive, sure. But deep down, it was exactly what they wanted. So people would praise us for our morality, if not our practicality. Crazy, huh? A bunch of youths who'd never worked hard, shouting for the world to do as they said. But all the attention made them feel accomplished.
I thought people only did that shit because it's trendy.
Exactly my point. We made it trendy, and that attracted people who wanted the scene hip. Those types are everywhere. You can hardly walk down the street without bumping into them. They came to us in droves. The organization proved bigger and bigger. We even paid a bunch of women to join so we'd be gender balanced, and that attracted more people. It was funny to see those girls bring in guys who claimed to be so passionate about the cause. Hell, that's how we got Kume, now that I think about it.
I believe that. Seems like the kind of guy that would fall for that.
It took some time, but eventually we had members all across the country. Turns out, when you attack gray zones, the corrupt local politicians start coming out of the woodwork. They just can't resist. They're too addicted to money and influence.
So a bunch of corruption was going on.
It was so easy to grease their palms, or even blackmail them. I mean, so often we would just stumble across info that would completely ruin them if it went public.
You call that a bonus?
It's a bonus when you can make politicians do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you even worse than the politicians.
Yes, it does.
How many members does Bleach Japan have now?
If you count all permanent employees at every branch, we're 500 strong.
Wow, 500 tight asses.
But then there's the 100,000 people who join us for marches.
100,000?
Yep. And here you have their leader tied up and pissed off.
I'll keep that in mind.
May I ask you a question now, Kasuga-san?
Sure.
Shoot.
Why are you here? Aren't you ex-Arakawa? You know, if you want back in the family, I could put a word in with the governor.
Fuck no.
Think about it. How do you benefit from helping the Ijin 3 anyway? Why not leave all this trouble behind you?
Yeah, trouble's a good word for it.
Right? So, why not let me go now? It'd make both our lives easier.
Look, I don't want back in the family. But I'm no ally of the Ijin 3 either.
No?
I just want to get the guy who killed my boss. In
Yep.
fact, when all this started, I didn't know a damn thing about Mabuchi or your plan.
I just want revenge.
Get the picture now, kiss ass? We're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it because someone picked a fight. And we're just making sure justice is served.
Yeah, you fucked with the wrong people.
Unfortunately for you, you're the guy who picked the fight.
You mess with the wrong squad, bitch.
Who asked the dumb question? Think before you open your mouth next time.
So Bleach Japan was just a stepping stone to the governor's seat. How long did the young master plan this? Yeah, how long did he have this plan in motion? Gosh. I know we just gotta keep talking to him, so we just keep talking to him? Okay. Nice that it gives you little pauses in between, though.
Ready to move on, Ogasawara-san? You and the young master got Bleach Japan off the ground. What came next?
After he got it working on a national scale, he started phase 2. He sought out media attention constantly. Another brilliant move. Press flocked from all over to interview the charismatic young man behind Bleach Japan. He was front and center every day. He even went on some talk shows. It helped that he had a great smile he was willing to flash at every camera.
Seriously? What does it matter if you look good on TV or not?
It matters a lot, even more than what you say. When it comes to popularity, looks are everything.
Fine.
It is
the
true.
story anywhere close to the present day yet?
Yes, actually. In 2010, Alki ran for the House of Councilors. When he announced his campaign, he said he was leaving Bleach Japan. But that was only true on paper.
Sure, we all know he still controlled it through you, his loyal dog. Come on, keep talking.
With the endorsement of the Citizens Liberal Party, He won that election in a landslide. And 2 years ago, he ran for governor.
Was that a landslide too?
I wouldn't call it that.
Why not?
It was more than a landslide. His popularity was off the charts. He had loads of funding. On top of all that, the Arakawa family dug up dirt on all his rivals. Truthfully, it was basically impossible for him to lose.
Yeah, he had all of it in his hands already.
And afterwards, he just kept riding the wave. 6 months post-election, he exterminated the Tojo clan with the Kamurocho 3K plan. Of course, he only pulled that off because the Arakawa family was feeding him Tojo secrets.
Did that happen around the same time as this?
Yes, and people loved him even more when they saw him wiping out the Yakuza.
He hardly wiped out the Yakuza. The Tojo just got replaced by the Omi Alliance.
Yeah, he just replaced him with worse Yakuza.
Once the Tojo clan was gone, he opened the gates wide for the Omi. I imagine being made the acting captain of the Omi was a fitting reward.
Why didn't the people complain about the Omi coming in?
The Omi seizure of Kamurocho went down quietly. No mess, no fuss. Everyone just let the Omi slide peacefully onto the vacant throne.
Did they even notice what was going on?
I think they figured every town has its share of thugs, Tojo clan or not. As long as crime is low overall, they don't care if the thugs are Omi, or just lone actors.
So Aoki's plan worked perfectly.
Yeah. It was the rise of Arakawa, both father and son securing total power. The son is governor of Tokyo, and his daddy's the acting captain of Japan's largest gang. Pretty sweet deal, huh?
Does seem like a pretty sweet deal.
Wait, hold the phone.
What?
Maybe society didn't care about the Omi invasion, but I bet the police did. You really trying to convince me the TPD stayed quiet during this whole thing?
They did stay quiet, and trust me, they had their reasons.
Like what?
Well, in the absence of the Tojo clan, the power vacuum attracted all sorts of non-Yakuza gangs. They were two-bit thugs going on little crime sprees, trying to get while the getting was good. They had no connection to each other, no patterns, so the police didn't know what to do. Soon, the crime clearance rate in Kamurocho was taking a nosedive. But they knew if the Omi Alliance came in and took control, it would reduce the petty crimes. Plus, the governor would be able to liaise between the police and the Omi. It was a win-win. Ironic, isn't it? The cops wiped out the Yakuza only to find they...
Yeah, that is ironic.
They weren't finished cavorting with criminals after all that. The commissioner's still taking Arakawa bribes.
Huh?
So according to you, the middleman between the cops and the Arakawa family is Aoki. So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the EG-3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
What the hell kind of point are you trying to make?
The Omi didn't just stroll into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off the police commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that for sure.
Don't play dumb. If the police did nothing while the Omi replaced the Tojo clan, it's because someone at the top ordered them to. And Horonouchi ain't the type of guy to give that order for no reason. There was something in it for him.
What proof do you have?
He knows him.
Asking you for the proof. You gotta have something. Well?
No, I don't. And I wouldn't know about it even if it does exist. After all, I'm just the governor's loyal dog, aren't I?
A son of a bitch is what you are.
Dachi-san, calm down.
He went bad cop for a second there. Back to the important subject. The young master is the popular
Now
governor.
The young master is governor of Tokyo. Is he going after Ijincho? It seems like that's what he's doing.
Yes, but his target isn't Ijincho itself. It's Yutaka Ogikubo.
Ogikubo?
Yes, he's the only cabinet member who's not totally cowed by Aoki.
Yep.
The rest of the cabinet does whatever Aoki says because of how popular he is. But Yutaka Ogikubo,
Yeah, Ogikubo's his
the
last loose
Citizens
end.
Liberal Party, is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a spine? Now that's a rare thing.
Agreed. And he's stubborn. Under normal circumstances, he'd be a lost cause. But Aoki has come to know some things about him. Like how he also has some sway in the criminal underworld.
Alki has proof of that?
No, he just recognizes the signs. Like Aoki, Oki Kubo rose to power through shady connections. When you do that, there's a telltale smell that lingers. Aoki recognized what he was smelling, that's all. And if he gets Oki Kubo out of power, then he'll be truly unstoppable.
But it can't be.
Yeah, because that's the only guy that can go against him.
It's not. Aoki wasn't even going to try unless he knew he'd be successful. But he knew he would be once he smelled that criminal element on Oki Kubo.
Then he knew they both shit in the same hole.
A crude way to put it, but what can I say?
So you were sent to the Ijincho branch of Bleach Japan to help make use of this dirt on Oki Kubo? And the first thing you did was buy off Mabuchi. Let me guess. You told him you had the Omi Alliance's support. He couldn't resist that kind of bait. You told him he'd get in good with them if he helped you.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Ijincho is divvied up among the Ijin Three. And with his high rank, he's the de facto leader of all the other members who also don't like it.
Yep.
Sounds like he was the perfect prey for you.
Pray what you sent out to kill our boss, and made it look like a suicide. That murder got the Ijin Three all riled up and suspicious of each other. Whose big-brained idea was that?
It was Mabuchi's. He knew it would bring down the Great Wall. Myself, I was never one for murder.
Oh yeah? Well, an innocent guy is still dead. If you didn't give the order, then someone above you did, right? Say it! It was your boss, Ryo Alki, wasn't it?
Probably.
It was him.
Yep.
I told him about Mabuchi's plan. I didn't think he'd go for it because it was so risky. In fact, I proposed a different plan of my own. But unfortunately, he saw nothing wrong with Mabuchi's plan. He was willing to accept high risk for high return, and he was eager to get the jump on Oki Kubo.
The young master saw nothing wrong with killing a man?
It would have just been another murder, except someone had to pry open the crack it made in the Great Wall.
You talking about me?
Yes, but don't take it personally. It was always going to come to this eventually. Mabuchi wasn't going to stop until he had an excuse to start a war with the Seiryu clan.
Yeah, that was his goal from the beginning.
She's right. Our plan was to provide the excuse, and in the chaos, find something to connect Oki Kubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeiting enterprise that's been supporting the Ijin 3 for decades. Jackpot.
Yeah, don't take too much pride in that. You had a hell of a lucky break.
Yes, we did. We were lucky that you're bad at choosing friends, because it was Namba who told us.
God damn it.
He told us about the fake money and where the heart of the
Yeah.
operation was. It was all due to him that we were able to mobilize such a large number of Omi.
I get why he did it, but that was such a dumb move on Namba's
We would
part,
love to
man.
thank him. Where is he, by the way?
We ain't telling you. We're the ones asking questions.
Such a shame.
Songhui, what should we do now?
Our counterfeiting business is burned and gone. So Oki Kubo's already lost a major source of his power. That alone is a victory for Aoki. And as far as what will happen to Ijincho, the ball's in his court.
The Queen of the Komi Jewel is so calm in the face of impending doom.
Excuse me?
This city will meet the same fate as Kamurocho.
What are you on about?
Soon Ijincho will be under complete Omi control. No more Great Wall of muscle to stop it. Don't you see that?
Hey! Hey!
Oh? What's happening?
It's the Yakuza! They're coming here!
Oh, god damn it.
Shit! How'd they find us?
How many are there?
I saw 5 of them, but it looked like they were on their phones.
Probably calling for backup.
You probably could have warned us a tad sooner.
Yeah, because they're already here.
Hey, isn't he?
I've got a sharp nose for rats, especially when they're all in one nest.
The chief!
Chief!
Sorry. I couldn't protect you.
No, Chief. We should be apologizing to you.
Hurry up and get me out of here, you guys!
Bro, you ain't going nowhere.
We will. But you better let Captain Sawashiro know who rescued you. You got that?
Fine, just hurry up!
Captain Sawashiro.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's exterminate all the vermin.
Not happening, homie. You about to catch these hands. Get out of here.
We showed them.
Unfortunately, I think they showed us.
Huh?
Why do you say that?
They took off with the Gossip.
God damn, why weren't you guys trying to stop them?
Yes. That was hardly our victory.
Whatever. I'd already asked him everything I wanted to. Sorry about the fighting, Chief.
Well, my people and I don't have much right to complain. Seeing as we're not supposed to be here anyway. However,
Yeah?
next time you kidnap someone, take them somewhere else.
I got you, Chief.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna kidnap someone again. Probably.
God damn, that ringtone's even more annoying than mine.
Kasuga, it's Hoshino.
Fucking answer it. I'm tired of hearing that.
The chairman?
He's never called this number before.
Then it can only be bad news.
Yeah.
I see. Not exactly. No, Komi Jewel's system is out of commission. For once, I only know as much about what's going on as you do.
I'm guessing the Seiryu clan's rank and file is probably real pissed off right now.
That's what Totsuka was saying.
When will we have it back up and running? Huh. Now there's a question. I won't be able to say until I survey the damage, but it definitely won't be anytime soon. Yes, that's fine.
What'd the chairman say?
The Seiryu clan quelled their infighting. Captain Takabe handled it.
Nice.
Really? You made it out okay?
As long as Takabe is aligned with the chairman, the Seiryu clan will be safe for now. Yeah, I trust Takabe.
Was there anything
He's a
else?
good guy.
Yes. Problem with the Yokohama Ryomon. Hoshino hasn't been able to reach Zhao at all.
That's not good.
This whole time?
Yeah. For all he knows, Zhao could be dead. That's why he was asking us to use our surveillance system. He wanted us to check on Zhao.
Can any pieces of that system even be saved?
The whole thing burnt to a crisp. I don't think so.
Damn. And you know what else? The last time Zhao called us, he told us over the phone there was a coup d'etat happening in the Lumon.
Yeah.
I wish I could use my guys, but they're sort of a...
Yeah, Mabuchi is just taking over.
Driving all the boys into a frenzy. They ain't happy the counterfeiting was kept secret. Ah, shit, I'm not the time for chit-chat.
Looks like we got another job ahead of us, Songkui-san.
And what makes you say us?
Really? After Zhao put your Komi jewel ahead of himself, even though he was in danger? He was the one who told us to help you instead of his own group.
Yeah.
Now he's in even worse trouble, and you're just gonna leave him hanging?
Yeah, that's not right.
A fair point.
Besides, if you want to resist the Nomi takeover, you can't afford to lose him. That's my take anyway.
Jeez, Kasuga, are you gonna head over to Zhao's right this second or something?
Surely not.
I mean, we probably should, yeah.
Just hold on a second, would you? Staging a rescue in the middle of a coup d'etat is insane.
Yeah, I understand. So, You coming or not?
Yeah, I'll go by myself if I have to.
Who said anything about me sitting out? I'm so close to cornering Horinouchi.
Look at us. We all started in different places, each of us on our own mission. But now they're all coming together.
Yeah, that's right. And that's because we had each other's backs. So what do you say, Songhui-san? You're practically part of the crew. Do you have our backs?
Oh, it'd be so cool if she became a party member.
Come on. Think what we could do if the Komi Jewel started taking this alliance seriously.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Fucking A. Now, let's go and see if Xiao needs our help. Hey, you never know. He might be fine. Then we can just forget it.
I highly doubt that.
There's an idea. I like.
Namba!
Just forgetting it.
Namba?
Yes, sir. He's back.
My brother. Everything Songhui said about him was true. Plus, they set him free.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Awesome, man. I'm real happy for you.
Thanks.
What's up? You still got the long face and all.
There's just something I want to say.
Okay, shoot.
Ichiban, you need to understand something. Ijincho is gonna be what it's gonna be. Leave it alone.
I can't do that.
I mean, why do you even care what happens to the Ijin 3? Why are you doing all this for them? Why not just get out of this dump? Why should you keep sticking your neck out for them?
Because it's the right thing to do.
You're starting to sound like you care about me.
I just think you need to stop playing hero. That's why you end up getting used. Especially by guys like me.
Used? I don't see it that way. You did what you had to do to help your brother.
Yeah, you made some stupid choices, but I understand why.
For my brother, that led to bad things. It made me help the scumbags who killed Nonomiya.
But that was...
But nothing! I can't wash the blood off my hands. They're not the only thing that's stained. It feels like my entire soul is tainted. Like I'm branded forever. All because of this goddamn town. Honestly, I'm just sick of this shithole.
Namba.
Nothing good is gonna come from staying here and helping these people. You'll eventually end up just like me. You don't want that, do you? Come on, Ichiban. Think of yourself for once. You did 18 years of hard time. Don't let other people's shit keep you a prisoner.
I'm not the only one stuck in the shit, man. This whole city is. But Ryo Alki and Okikubo dragged everyone into their stupid power struggle.
And I don't want this place to become what Kamurocho did.
I'm just one guy caught in the middle of it. And keep in mind, I ain't just some random outsider. Me and Alki, we basically have the same dad. Alki would never put it this way, but we're brothers. And that's how I feel, at least. So I got some responsibility for him. I can't just walk away when he's causing all these problems.
You've already gone way beyond the call, man.
I could say the same about you. We aren't even brothers, but look how hard you're trying to save me right now. You're a true friend, man. Admit it.
Don't say that. I'm nobody's friend.
You wouldn't be here if that was
I
true.
just realized? We're not even all that different.
Oh, please.
No, really. You, me, Adachi-san, Sachan. We all just want to know the truth. That's been the core of everything we do. Figuring out what's real in a world full of lies. What do you think of that? Am I talking out my ass?
I don't know, but I've heard enough. I'm leaving.
Fine. But I won't say goodbye. Because I think we'll be seeing each other again soon.
I hope so.
Me and I'll come running, pal.
Take care of yourself.
Damn it, man. I don't want Namba to leave.
We stop him?
He said his piece. I even see where he's coming from. Kinda.
Well, that's that. Let's fucking do this!
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Songhui, I apologize if I'm overstepping, but shouldn't you stay behind?
And why would I do that?
Our people in the Komiju are scared and confused right now. And I believe your leadership in person would be a great comfort. Please, they need you.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate, Songhui. It's cool. I know we were just pressing you for help, but you got your people to take care of.
Yeah.
I do, but it doesn't mean I'm going to abandon you, Kasuga. Jungi Han will stay with you. That way we can keep in touch.
Seriously?
Awesome. He's gonna be a party member?
I am at your service, Ichiban Kasuga.
Yes, sir! Let's go! Awesome.
If Zhao hadn't sent you to us, we couldn't have fulfilled our duty to Okikubo. So we will do whatever is within our power to help you.
I feel like these guys are following us.
Hey.
Yeah, they're just straight up following us. But if Zhao's still okay, they wouldn't attack us, would they? Kind of feel like they're gonna strike any minute. What if they do? That means Zhao's in trouble. The problem is, how do we find out? That's easy, we just keep walking, yeah. Oh shit.
Hey.
Mind letting us pass? We're friends with Zhao-san. They're not gonna listen to us.
Hey.
Zhang. Things have changed in the last few hours. Yeah, this dude's a weirdo. He got an armpit fetish. Zhang, big weirdo. Okay, so it looks like he has no area moves, but he has a lot of gun attacks. Oh my god. That's so sick. Here comes more. Alright, Zhang. Time to whoop you again. Alright, this should finish him off, hopefully. If the bleeding doesn't. Nice. Where do you think you're going, Zhang? We got questions. What do you mean, why do we keep coming after you? You just came after us! What are you on about? What happened to Zhao? Tell me. Okay, he's being held prisoner in the restaurant. Okay. He's still alive? Okay, good. He wants Zhao to give up all his assets. All the hidden cash and stuff. He wouldn't want to miss out on that. Is he torturing him? Probably. Now let's get in there then. We gotta fight our way in. Let's go save Zhao. I was instructed by the boss to be a gracious host. Your boss is in Mabuchi? He's old news now. I want to talk to Zhao. Won't be possible? Don't fuck you mean it won't be possible. Out my way. Yeah, run away. Alright, next room. Oh, we're gonna fight the fucking chefs? What's on the menu, boys? It's been a while since we had fresh ingredients. Looks like we're on the menu. We ain't on the menu today, boys. Not today.
All the food here. It'd be a waste just to leave it.
Read my mind there. Hey, maybe we could take some to go.
Hey, people. Did you forget we're on a mission here?
Yeah, but I'm still hungry. Yeah, let's partake in this delicious meal and heal up. Is that an actual tiger?
What?
This floor serves our VIP guests. The tiger is my pet and also acts as part of our service package. A dining experience where our VIP guests watch a hungry man-eating tiger go berserk, all while they indulge in our finest Chinese cuisine. Actually sounds like a banging place to eat, I'm not gonna lie. But are we gonna have to fight the tiger?
5 minutes later.
Right in the nards. Oh, he's gonna release the tiger. Wild beast.
Watching tigers while you eat? I will never understand rich people.
Hey, I can get behind it. Tigers are just like house cats, but bigger.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
yeah.
It's so cute when they're about to maul you.
Yeah, I'm with her on this one, Adachi-san. I don't want to end up as a tiger snack.
I don't either. My God. I mean, hit him with the tag team. Fuck, let's tag team the tiger. Nice. Oh my God, 529 barely put a dent in his health. Alright, one more swing. Get out of here, you tiger! Gosh. Oh my God, 110,000 from that. Nice, and we all leveled up, so full heals.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah. I didn't think we'd get a fucking tiger boss fight. That was actually pretty awesome. Let's go.
Okay. Yo, Mabuchi.
Yes, sir.
I've been waiting for you, Kasuga. I don't think I'll be satisfied until I choke the life out of you personally.
Funny, because I heard you put a bounty on my head. That means you're happy to let someone else do it.
True.
I'm good, Ishioda-san. I'm about to make sure nobody thinks little of us ever again. I'll prove that I deserve to swear up as a full partner with the Omi Alliance.
Those men next to Lama are skilled fighters. Assassins, really. You might say they're the secret weapons of the Yokohama Liumang.
Damn.
And up there are more Omi Alliance men. Our chances of winning a fight are very low, actually.
Yeah, I get it. We're up shit creek without a paddle. But I don't care.
Yeah, we still fighting them.
The fact is, if we run, Zhao dies. That's all that matters.
No need to bristle, Kasuga.
So you're Ichiban, Kasuga?
Who are you? Some fan of mine?
No. I'm a man who's never forgotten how Masumi Arakawa stole my rightful seat.
What?
Huh?
You know this scruffy-haired punk, Tendo?
Oh, that's
I know
Tendo.
him as the guy the captain shot. Alive and kicking somehow.
I think he might be a naughty little secret of the captain's. Kasuga, this charmer here is Tendo, last of the lieutenants.
Mm-hmm.
The former boxer? No wonder he's a damn giant.
Have anything to say?
Yeah, catch these hands. Get out of here, Mabuchi. Fuck you, Mabuchi.
That takes care of the sideshow. But there's still plenty of freaks to fight.
Maybe you hadn't heard, but I'm a heavyweight boxing champ. I don't think you'd even make weight for the fight.
Yosuke Tendo.
I wouldn't shame the Omi by taking you on.
Feeling warmed up yet, everyone? Guys?
Oh, shut up. I need to save my energy for this shit, so don't make me answer stupid questions.
Hey, Hotshot. If you've got anything up your sleeve, now's the time.
Yeah. That's you, right? Make some magic.
No need for that. You haven't played your last card yet.
Oh?
In fact, here he comes now.
Yes, sir! The boy is back! The man, the myth, the legend, Namba! I'm gonna shed a tear, this is so emotional.
I couldn't stop worrying about you guys.
Cause you a real one.
Namba.
Got to see back as a hobo, though?
Look, you've been hitting the gym, Namba. Looks like you beefed up a bit while you were away.
It does? Yeah, I noticed too. Seems like whenever someone comes back to a party, they're stronger than when they left.
So that's normal? Well, I did want to impress you guys if I came back, so I practiced a new move.
Oh? Oh my god. All enemies. Essence of Pyro Prison? Oh my god, he has an ultimate move? Holy shit, this is so cool! Bro, that's so fucking awesome! Namba leveled the fuck up! And Namba literally wiped all of them, dude. Holy shit. Finish this guy off. Nice, I got an achievement. Reach level 30. Oh my god, look at those levels. Glad to have you back, Namba.
You saved my ass again. How many times does that make now?
Let's stop keeping track.
I have to. But hey, what's your plan now?
Huh?
I mean, as long as you're here, you wanna help me out a little bit longer? I need all the help I can get right now, man.
Yeah, man.
But what I really need are friends like you at my side.
Hey, man.
Huh?
After everything I did to you guys, as selfish as I was, you'd still call me your friend?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
You my boy.
You know, you're crazy. Really? Who's the one who came back? For real. I mean it. You guys have a screw loose. Come on.
This is what real friendship is, man.
Shut up.
God, you love to see it.
All of us here are a little crazy. But that's the best part of being friends. Welcome back.
God, this makes me so happy.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Shake on it, Nanchan.
Hell yeah, we're back together.
Come on. Show some love.
Oh, someone to introduce us to? Huh? Just me? Wait, is it? Guy Fieri! It's the homie from the beginning!
Aniki. Mitsu. Holy shit! Mitsu! You're okay!
I don't know if okay is the right word. But I seem to be doing better than you, at least.
What's going on, man? I never caught up with you after I got out of prison. Have you seen Arakawa-san recently?
Nah, us peons hardly ever see him these days.
So I've heard.
Not happy about that myself. Even though we're Omi Alliance now, inside, I'm still Arakawa.
So you're Omi too.
Yeah. I had to rescue Zhao in secret. If they find out, I'll be executed.
Doesn't that mean you shouldn't be talking to me?
It does. But I had to say one thing to you. I can't say much else, but you need to know.
Need to know what?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, he'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Mitsu.
Great to see you though, homie. Haven't seen this man since before prison. Alright, back to the headquarters. It's been a minute since we've been here.
And I believe I already know why you've come.
Do you now?
You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Ijincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang.
Yep.
Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them.
Yeah.
Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now, Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants.
Yep, he'd be in
He'll
full
control
control.
the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the
Because
nation.
Ogikubo is the only thing in his way from taking control.
Yes, especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Holy shit.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Bro, Masato's a fucking criminal mastermind, dude.
An election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me.
Damn.
If you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command.
Yeah.
So much power. Vested in just one man.
And he's about to have full control.
And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
Mm-hmm. Blood is being spilled all because an outsider intervened. How could the Arakawa-san I once knew be a part of this?
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this.
But I am.
It's pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence. is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh?
Yeah, I think that was Arakawa-san's doing.
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Bet you Arakawa planted on me.
Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Arakawa-san, right?
Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa
Yeah,
himself.
it makes sense.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Oh.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Alki.
Hmm.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Okay.
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's.
Oh.
He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
I get the feeling that this tower restaurant place is the same one we saw at the very beginning of the game with Arakawa as a kid.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you.
Oh, so he does know something.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we
Oh.
dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that
Oh,
time.
wow.
It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month.
Holy shit.
So I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement.
Damn.
I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very
So maybe that was Arakawa's plan, was to fake my death so I could help.
This live body rule?
You got it.
Maybe shooting me was all purposeful of faking my death.
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
Mysterious. Okay, so he had to have planned that I would have been saved then. He was planning for me to get here.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the?
Whoa.
After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something.
While I was unconscious.
I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Or drifting in and out of consciousness.
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
I feel like this is a stretch to call it, but I feel like his plan from the beginning was to have me help stop everything that's happening. But I feel like that's a stretch.
So, how do you know Arakawa-san?
Yeah, I'm interested to know too.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
One of them was a traveling actor. His name
Fucking
was
called it.
Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
Fucking knew it.
What?
Yeah, because he got killed at the very beginning.
One day he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved
That
him.
must have been the suitcase his wife took in the beginning cutscene.
Required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line...
Oh my god, he was the one that killed Arakawa's father.
So did you actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago.
In that very
no
seat.
Idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son. It was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills.
Yeah,
His wife and her
because she had that
brother
suitcase
stole
full of money.
Those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
I imagine he wasn't
His
too upset
only
about
other
his mom
friends,
though.
the
She was a
theater
bitch.
troupe, disbanded
Piece of shit
soon
person.
after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them? Except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho.
So that's why he became a Yakuza. Makes sense now. Makes full sense now.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family.
Yep, he told me all that.
Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
Yeah.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat.
Damn.
He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family. So I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
And that's one of those right there.
Then
Same one that
how
was on me.
a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. That would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Mm-hmm.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he could use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves.
It was the leverage, yeah. Makes sense.
I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale.
Very poetic.
Those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing has faded at this point.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can still see it.
So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But Now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake pills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you?
Yeah.
There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see?
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said.
Yeah, I believe him.
My faith in
And it makes sense.
is coming back strong.
Kasuga.
Yeah?
Are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No.
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
Do I finally get to try this Peking duck? After all these years?